Next, I'm going to discuss about the try and method of this program. So if you debug the code, control comes to main method. Here after that coincide. So actually I've taken three integer variable array type. So first is a double r 1. Next variable a double r 2, and next a double r 3. So right here I've given the size 55. So maximum you can enter 55 elements into the array. So if you want more, then increase the size. And here next variable n1, n2, I, and x. Hereafter control comes to this point, console cross dot write line method. So whatever I enter code that display into the output screen, and whatever I'm going to enter, so that received by n1. So I'm going to enter n1 value 4, and hereafter control comes to this point. So this are displayed into the output screen. Here I value start from 0, and check the condition 0 less than n1 value 4. So 0 less than 4 condition is true. So that coincide. So at your a double r 1 I value 0. So at your console.readline. So let's enter a double r 1 of 0 position new element. So I'm going to enter 7. Hereafter that go up and increase the value of I. So I is now 1. Check the condition 1 less than 4 condition is true. So that coincide. So let's enter a double r 1 of 1 position new element. So I'm going to enter 9. Hereafter I increase, so I is 2 now. Or check the condition 2 less than 4 condition is true, so that coincides. So at a double r 1 or 2%, let's enter new element. So I'm going to enter 11. Hereafter I increase, so I is 3 now. Or check the condition 3 less than 4 condition is true, so let's go inside. So at a double r 1 of 3%, let's enter new element. So I'm going to enter 6. Hereafter I increase, so I is 4 now. Or check the condition 4 less than 4 condition is not true, so that not coincide. Next control comes to this point. So I have console cross dot write line method. So whatever I double code that display into the output screen, and whatever I'm going to enter, so that received by n2. So I'm going to enter n2 value 3. Now hereafter control comes to this point. So console cross dot write line method. So this are displayed into the output screen. Hereafter control comes to this point. So I have I value start from 0. That check the condition 0 less than n2 value 3. So 0 less than 3 condition is true, so that coincide. So at your it will or 2 of 0%, let's enter new element. So I am going to enter 4. Hereafter I increase. So I is 1. Check the condition 1 less than 3 condition is true, so that coincides. So at 8 over 2 of 1%, let's enter new element. So I am going to enter 12. Hereafter I increase, so I is now 2. Check the condition 2 less than 3 condition is true, so that coincides. So let's enter 8 over 2 of 2% new element. So I'm going to enter 8. Hereafter I increase, I is 3 now. Or check the condition 3 less than 3 condition is not true, so not coincide. Hereafter control comes to this point. So enter I value start from 0 again. Or check the condition 0 less than n1 value 4. Condition is true, so that coincides. So enter a double r 1 of 0%. So 1 of 0%, let's do indexing at here. So this is a 0 index 1, 2, 3. Here also do the indexing. This is a 0 index 1, 2. Let's do indexing at here also. So this is a 0 index, 1, 2, 3. So at A double R 1 of 0%. So A double R 1 of 0%, 7 is there. So 7 go to A double R 3 of I value 0. So at here 7 come. Now hereafter I increase. So I is now 1. Check the condition 1 less than N1 value for condition is true, so that coincide. So here A double R 1 of 1. So 1 of 1 position 9 is there. 9 go to A double R 3 of 1. So at here 9 come. Hereafter I increase, so I is 2 now. Check the condition 2 less than 4 condition is true, so that coincides. So at A double R 1 or 2. So 1 or 2, 11 is there. So that go to A double R 3 of 2 position. So 11 come to this point. Hereafter I increase, so I is now 3. Check the condition 3 less than 4 condition is true, so that coincides. So at A double R 1 of 3 position. So 1 of 3 position 6 is there. So 6 go to A double R 3 of 3. So at here 6 come. Now hereafter I increase, so I is 4 now. Or check the condition 4 less than 4 condition is not true, so that not coincide. Hereafter control comes to this point. So at here one more variable sum. So sum equal to n1 plus n2. So 4 plus 3 sum becomes 7. Now hereafter I value start from 0 again. Or check the condition x and n1 value go to x. So n1 value is 4. 4 go to x. At here check the condition x less than sum. So x value is now 4, sum value is 7. 4 less than 7 condition is true. And operator I less than n2. So I value is now 0 start from and n2 value 3. So 0 less than 3 condition is true. So both condition is true. So that coincides. So at here A double R 2 of I value is 0. So 2 of 0% move to A double R 3 of 4. So at here this is a 4 index, 5, and this is a 6 index. So A double R 2 of 0%, 4 is there. So 4 move to A double R 3 of 4. So at here 4 come. Now hereafter that go up and increase the value of x. So x is now 5 and I is now 1. Check the condition x less than sum. So x value is 5, sum value is 7. 5 less than 7 condition is true and I less than n2. So I value is 1, n2 value is 3. 1 less than 3 condition is true, so that coincides. So at here A double R 2 of I value 1, A double R 2 of 1. So 1 position 12 is there. So that go to A double R 3 of 5. So 12 come this point. Now hereafter that go up and increase the value of x. So x is now 6 and I is now 2. Check the condition 6 less than 7 condition is true and at here 2 less than n2 value 3 condition is true. So both condition is true, that coincides. So at here 8 over 2 of I value is 2. So 8 over 2 of 2.8 is there. 8 go to 8 over 3 of 6. So 8 comes to 8 over 3 of 6 position. Now hereafter that go up and increase the value of x. So x is now 7 and I value is now 3. So at your x value and sum value both equals 7 less than 7 condition is not true, false, and I value 3 and n2 value 3. So 3 less than 3 condition is false, so that not coincide. Now hereafter control comes to this point. So enter console cross dot write line method. So this are displayed into the output screen. Hereafter I value start from 0 or check the condition 0 less than some value 7. 0 less than 7 condition is true, so that coincides. So enter console cross dot write line. So that first leave 8 character space and print the value of a 3 of 0% element. So 3 of 0% 7 is there. So 7 print. Hereafter that co-op increase the value of I. So I is 1 now. Check the condition 1 less than 7 condition is true. So that coincides. So I have print 8/3 of 1% element. 9 print. I increase. So I is 2 now. Check the condition 2 less than 7 condition is true. That coincides. So I have print 8/3 of 2%. So 11 print. Hereafter I increase. So I is 3 now. Check the condition 3 less than or 7 condition is true. So that coincides. So at here, this print 8/3 of 3% element 6 print. Hereafter I is now 4. Or check the condition 4 less than 7 condition is true. That coincides at here console dot write line. So this print 8/3 of 4% element. So 8/3 of 4% element 4 is there 4 print. Hereafter I increase so I is now 5. Or check the condition 5 less than 7 condition is true. That coincides at here. Or this print 8/3 of 5% element. So 8/3 of 5% element 12 print. Hereafter I increase so I is now 6. Check the condition 6 less than 7 condition is true. So that coincides. So at 8/3 of 6% element print. So 8 print. Hereafter I is now 7. So I have to check the condition 7 less than 7 condition is not true. So that not coincides. Hereafter control comes to this point console class dot readline method. So this take one input from keyword and terminate the output scheme. So at here in first array I enter the element 7, 9, 11, 6 and 8 or 2. So at here I enter 4 to 8. So I concatenate these two elements and store into third array and the output comes. So this is the first array element and this is second array element. So right here you can enter n1 and n2 value any number like you can enter 5, 7. So if you enter 5 then you have to enter 5 elements and if you enter 7 then you have to enter 7 elements. So this is the tried method of this program. So I hope you understand. So thanks for watching. See you next week.